Well, hello again to my CoolHanders and welcome back to another reaction video. It's great to have you guys here with me. Now, in this one, we carry on watching the depths of despair and see what great paranormal ghost videos they have in store for us. Let's check this out. The
The
barn.
barn. Whitney is a barn worker who works at a barn taking care of many different horses. After spending some time working there, everything seems fine and she enjoys working with the horses. But eventually, some strange unexplainable things have started to occur, things that even the horses themselves can't ignore. The barn location is supposedly built over grounds where two Native American tribes fought over in the past. It all started one day while she was recording herself going to play with one of the cats. When something creepy is captured, watch closely.
Lanny, Lanny, Bo Benny. Lanny, Lanny, Bo Benny. Lanny. Lanny. Hey. You really...
Hello?
What the fuck? That was up here.
Something gonna pop up?
Huh. Nope.
Nah, come on.
A bucket and some other objects fall on the floor on their own, and when she puts them back up and walks away, they fall off again, causing her to get scared and leave the area. On another day, she goes out to lead the horses back to the barn, when something chilling can be heard in the distance.
Okay.
Come on! Come on! Let's go! Diva! Come on! Hey! Why the fuck did that sound like a baby? You heard it too, didn't you?
What sounds like a baby laughing can be heard coming from somewhere in the woods, but it doesn't stop there. On another night, she comes to lead two of the horses, when they all stop and hear it.
Taxi. Hey.
Is that snow? Yeah, it is.
A disembodied
Oh,
voice can be
no.
heard saying hey, and immediately the horses stop in their tracks along with Whitney herself. And a few seconds afterwards, a disturbing laugh can be heard. Whatever it was, it's scary enough that even the horses were too disturbed to move. The next day, one of the
Oh, I'm so
horses saw
sorry.
something that caused it to start behaving frantically in a panic.
You gotta calm down. I ain't taking you out like that. Oh.
You can sense something.
I don't know what you see, but you gotta calm down, bud. There's nothing over there.
Oh, the horse is going a bit mad.
The horse starts pacing around in the stable and then stops and stares off in the same direction, as if it is afraid of something it sees nearby. On another night, all of the horses start acting up and seem to be completely terrified, running around and not listening. So Whitney has to spend most of the night guiding them all. Knowing that something is off, she begins to record as she makes her way back. This is what she captured.
I am fucking okay.
Come on, no more noises. We want to see a ghost. Yeah, well, that could be anything.
What looks like a white figure can be seen within the darkness, along with a creepy voice. Afterwards, at first I thought this specific capture was just a tree and a case of pareidolia. However, if you listen to the disembodied voice, it sounds like it says, "How did you not see me?" Although it gets quieter after the first word. Listen closely.
Nah.
This makes me think that perhaps she did indeed capture something lurking in the dark, or something was watching nearby. The very next morning, the creepy activity gets worse. She hears the radio in the horse barn turn on by itself, so she decides to record.
Oh. Oh, that's... Oh.
Jesus.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
The radio turns on by itself out of nowhere. What's worse is that it begins to get distorted and starts changing on its own, as if something is causing an electronic interference. And some viewers pointed out that it sounds like the song lyrics says somebody murdered us. After it stops, a voice says hey, and then two bangs are heard on the wall, and that's when she decides she's had enough and just up and leaves. But as she goes to check on the horses, she hears this. Footsteps are heard coming from within the barn, even though there's nobody else around. On another snowy night while watching one of the horses, this happens.
Dude, what the?
Eyes.
A voice in the distance can be heard which completely startles the horse and scares it away. Keep in mind Whitney says that these horses typically don't scare easily, but as the horse runs away, a pair of eyes emerge from the darkness, just watching her.
Oh. I stopped that just at the most creepiest moment. You see, I didn't take anything from that. Okay, the voices were pretty strange, but the weirdest thing of all was the radio. I mean, radios do act like that, but yeah, if I was in her situation, I would be getting freaked out as well, especially in the dark. But I mean, there wasn't really anything there to see. I mean, that figure in the dark, I mean, like that blurry figure, I mean, that doesn't really say much to me. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. tell me what you think in the comments below, because I don't know what to think about that. It's weird, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just one of those weird things.
Now at this point, Whitney is convinced that a skinwalker or some other entity is watching her, especially at night time. So she uses a night vision camera to observe her surroundings when she captures something undeniably terrifying. A dark shadow figure can be seen watching from far off in the distance. Could it be what's responsible for all the creepy activity and for scaring the horses? Let me know. The abandoned school. Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill set out to explore an abandoned.
Just to say, I have watched this guy's YouTube channel and it is great. He goes around exploring different abandoned buildings, and yeah, he catches some pretty creepy things on here. So go check it out. It's really good.
Building in Cleveland, Ohio, that shut down when there wasn't enough students enrolling into the school, leaving the place to be abandoned. The location surrounding the school was once safe grounds, but as time goes,
I mean, anyone that goes into, search this abandoned place is, it takes a lot of courage to do that. Some people can go in there and just build up the courage to go into a place like that. Me, not so much.
on, the level of violence increases. Just recently, around 9 months ago, a 16-year-old teenager unfortunately lost his life in a shooting right on the front doorsteps of this very same school. Previously, we saw the first part of this exploration where Chris captured a dark shadow moving by on his infrared camera, and after noticing a big metal grate that has moved places, he believes that someone is present in the building. Despite this, he continues exploring anyway, and after exploring the underground levels, he captures something awfully disturbing. Take a look.
Bring it on.
Shit, look.
Blood.
It's like blood on the floor. Oh shit, there's a bunch.
That looks fresh as well.
There's a trail of blood.
Oh boy.
That's crazy.
Oh, he's gonna follow it. Oh.
Goes to that door. What the hell?
Now, if you're in this situation, would you go in there? Just be truthful. Would you go in there if you see anyone with blood? Okay, if they're hurt, you'd try and help them. But if you were in this abandoned building alone, would you go into a room like that? Because you have no idea what's on the other side of that thing.
That's vandalism. That's foul.
Mate, you got courage. I give you that. You got courage. Oh, there's a lot more.
What the hell?
Oh my. What is. Oh.
Is this real? What the fuck?
Is this like a torture chamber? Look at it! There's a chair in the middle of the room and there's blood everywhere. And the camera's gone all blurry.
It's on the and everything. What?
This is more disturbing than the last video.
This can't be real.
Oh, did you hear that in the background?
That is crazy.
Yeah, 2 right is crazy.
That is. They put 666 on the door.
That is mental, though.
But that does look real. Oh shit.
What? Is that a bullet?
Yo, there are bullet cases.
Don't do that. If someone pops behind that bloody door.
At this point in the video, some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet cases,
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That makes it even more creepy.
on the floor, I decided to leave instead of investigating any further.
Oh. Oh, boy! Get out there, mate.
In the lower levels of the building, he finds a fresh blood trail leading to a door that says 666. After entering the room, he discovers more blood, along with a shoe and some bullet cases.
Get out there, mate.
A few seconds later, he hears some noises coming from the next room, along with a voice. And after what he saw on the floor, along with hearing about the teenage boy who lost his life here, he makes the wise decision to not proceed any further and just leave the building. What makes this even more creepy is that if we listen to the voice that was heard, it very clearly says, "I am bleeding. Listen." This makes you wonder if someone was actually in need of help around the corner, or if it was just a trap to lure you in, or perhaps something more sinister, because at the same time, one of the infrared cameras set up around the building captured something chilling. Did you see it?
No.
The mirror seems to be reflecting this area of the wall here, yet in the reflection we can see a creepy figure moving across that seems invisible on the actual path. The camera also captured a strange smoke anomaly coming from the same area, so just what exactly is lurking inside?
Do you know what? Anyone that goes into an abandoned building to find that, blood everywhere, trails of blood goes in the doorway, anything like that, fair play to you. You got courage. I give you that. You've got courage. Fair play to you, man. Fair play.
I think the stuff found in the building clearly suggests that another person was in there with Chris, but it also seems as though something more sinister is roaming the same building, haunting the place. The wardrobe.
Oh, that clown just gave me the creeps.
A man named Leon owns a clown doll, which may not seem all that creepy to some, but he says a few nights ago something happened. For some reason, he doesn't want to go into detail on the incident, but he explains that as a result of it, he decided to move the clown doll into a closet in one of the rooms. He wanted to dispose of it, but it's an expensive collectible, and his family doesn't want to get rid of it. So it remains in the closet. But one day, he randomly notices something creepy going on with the closet. So he decides to record to see if he can capture it again.
Sí, sí, ahí estamos viendo. Voy a abrir el ropero.
Get rid of the clown and burn it.
Not wanting to see the activity, his mum asks him to close the door. He then explains to her that the creepy doll is causing some activity that is disturbing the house and wants her to let him get rid of it. So he comes back to record some more.
Más a la noche, sí, tiene más actividad en la noche. Bueno, vamos a abrir a ver qué. Ahí se mueve. ¿Ya viste? Ahí como que.
Still moving.
Sí. Bueno, pero tengo que abrir los cajones para que la gente vea que acá hay papeles y que hay ropa y que no hay nadie que pueda meterse adentro y vamos a abrir. Acá está el payaso. Para él no le gusta estar ahí.
As you can see, the wardrobe rattles and moves on its own as if someone was trapped inside trying to get out. And occasionally, you can hear movement coming from within. Leon then goes around to show the back, showing that the wardrobes are fit tight against the wall, and his hand can't even fit through the gap, so there's no chance a person could be behind it. He also shows the drawers attached to it to show that there's nothing that could explain what's going on. We all know that dolls are creepy, especially clown dolls, so hopefully his family made the right choice to get rid of it. Haunted painting. A woman found a strange creepy painting on the wall in one of the rooms of her family's house through a crawl space. One of the kids already says that he talks to the painting and its name is Gilbert.
Gilbert's like one of my best friends.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. I think the man that used to live here painted it.
Is Gilbert friendly? Does he speak to you?
Yeah,
What does he say?
because I don't pray.
Oddly enough, a few days later, she captures her niece talking to the supposedly haunted painting.
What? What I heard? I heard that. I heard that. I'm not stupid. I'm very smart. I'm the smartest in class. Okay, not really. Do you want this or do I keep it? Okay.
You see, when these type of things happen, kids talk to, maybe thin air, maybe a toy or something like that. It's a normal thing that kids do, but as adults, we don't know if they're actually imagining this or if they're actually talking to someone. We don't know if they're actually conversing with someone. And something like this, of course, we can't hear another voice talking back to her. But in a way, she's not getting harmed, she's not getting hurt. She's just conversing with a painting that's in a house. And she just seems pretty relaxed by it. But as a parent, I'm not a parent, but as a parent, if any parents are watching this, then of course it's understandable that if you see this happening, then you'd feel a bit uncomfortable by it and a bit concerned by it. But again, if it's not causing your child any harm, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below.
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
These strange events seem to go on for a while as her niece slowly gets more and more addicted to talking with the painting, or whatever is in the room known as Gilbert. On another day, she can be seen talking with Gilbert once again, saying he can't touch cold things.
Do you like popcorn? Wait. Oh. Because it could get cold. You can't touch cold stuff. But I'm warm.
Things start to get weirder when she captures her niece singing songs about the sunshine while banging on the floor looking for something.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You are my sunshine.
After waiting for her to go to bed, they investigate the area and discover that one of the floorboards is loose and decide to see what's underneath.
Oh, don't tell me there's going to be something underneath it, because if there is, then everything I've just said about kids talking to whatever is going to come back in my face, isn't it?
Looks like it comes up.
Oh. What are they going to find? What's that? What the heck is that? It says Gilbert.
After opening it,
Oh, okay. Okay. So, I'm not going to explain what this is because you guys know what this probably is. If anyone has used this, I don't know how your experience has gone. I'm not going to use it because, yeah, I'm not up for any of those experiences. But as they've now found this underneath the floorboard, let's find out.
they discover a Ouija board which says Gilbert on the back and has a picture of the sun on it. After questioning her niece as to how she knew there was something around there, she responded Gilbert told her because the floor was wobbly.
For me, because the floor was wobbly.
It still kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit wobbly. Oh yeah, because there's like holes and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, holes and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's like holes and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, did you?
Okay. Okay. Gilbert might finally be making contact. This is getting a bit creepy.
Oh yeah, because there's like holes and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, did you? Whoa! Oh my god, did you hear that? It's okay. It's okay. Gilbert's friendly.
Toys in the room sometimes start to go off on their own, but stops when you enter the room.
Yeah.
They then investigate another crawl space.
I mean, what?
Investigate another crawl space in the house and find a matching painting of a moon called Gloria and a creepy doll. They hang the
not another
painting of the
one.
moon next to the sun and leave the doll on the shelf. Late one night, they are woken up to some strange sounds coming from the room with the paintings, only to capture something utterly terrifying.
Right.
Fuck.
If that thing moves, get the hell out the house.
After hearing banging and tearing sounds, she enters the room to find the painting mysteriously on the floor, with the doll on top of it, and nobody else is inside. After this, her family wanted to get rid of all the dolls, realizing that they must definitely be haunted. But just what do you think? Is there too many dolls in the house, meaning a haunting is bound to happen? Or is it all just an intricate ruse? You judge. Scream. This next video comes from a worried mum who is panicking and uncertain of what to do after noticing her daughter acting terrified to be in her own room, especially while she looks at one specific part of the room. Her mum feels like there is someone or something present in the room. On one occasion, her daughter came running into her room screaming with pure terror, saying a woman screamed at her. She checked her room and found nothing out of the ordinary, but after checking the security camera inside her bedroom, she was left completely terrified. A sharp
Oh!
A sharp, horrifying scream is heard coming from the room, but her mum says she heard nothing at the time, except her daughter screaming out of fear in response to this. Some people suggested that the camera may have been hacked, but she doesn't think so based on other events that have transpired in the room, and the fact that her daughter stares at one particular spot, terrified and not daring to go near it. Seriously concerned for her daughter, she posted this footage seeking help on what she could do to stop this from happening and to ensure her daughter's safety. You can check out our Shorts channel for different scary content just like this. He was recording a video of the full moon when this happened. A machine operator named Zane uploaded a terrifying video of his co-worker Matt, who was dropping off a bulldozer to finish his shift, when suddenly he decides to record the full moon for his son. When he takes his eyes off the road, this happens.
No. No, 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 no. Wait, there's nothing there.
What the?
Matt apparently runs over someone seen in the rearview camera, but when he turns around, there's no one there. You can watch more videos like this over on Depths of Despair Shorts, link in the description and pinned comment.
I must admit, folks, Depths of Despair, absolutely fantastic. They really do bring out some really great, intense, terrifying, horrifying, and creepy videos, you know? This is so good. This is so good, and credit to Depths of Despair for making this. This is really, really good. And the clips on here, I mean, were terrifying. The first one with the stables, I don't really know what to think. Yes, it was a bit creepy with the radio, but I'm not exactly sure. The guy going into the school. Now, I must admit, out of all these videos that I have just seen, the guy going into that school and seeing blood on the floor, opening the door, even though he didn't know what was inside it, to see the chair full of blood. I mean, someone was shot outside that school, and he still had the courage to go inside there and check it out. I mean, even talking about it now, I have shivers going down my spine. I mean, the courage of someone to go into that school is massive, and fair play, all my respect. That must have been a completely terrifying experience, because you have no idea what you're doing. You're putting your life at risk, you're putting your safety at risk. but you went in there and you filmed it so people can see what's inside, and for that I give you my respect. Absolutely brilliant. Love these videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video as well. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe and share, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Thanks a lot guys, and as always, you legends, take care.